Complete PDF is now available for paper 1 and paper 2. Kindly DM me for details. Hello everyone, welcome to the class. Today we will discuss Teaching Aptitude PYQ from 2020 to 2025. These questions are very important for UGC NET Paper 1. Solving previous year questions help us understand the exam pattern, important topics and improve our confidence. So let's start the first question. In these questions, we have to understand the difference between the teaching, training and instruction. Teaching mainly focuses on developing thinking ability of students. Teaching helps students to think deeply, think creativity, understand concept clearly. Training usually focuses on practice and skills. And instructions focuses on giving directions. But teaching is more about improving critical thinking and creative thinking. So the correct answer is option B, critical and creative thinking. Teaching always encourages students to ask questions, analyze data, and learn with understanding, not just memorize. Now let's see the next question. The question asks, which part of the brain help us learn new information, especially verbal information? Verbal information means information in the form of words, language, facts and concept. The correct answer is option B, hippocampus. Hippocampus is a very important part of the brain. It helps us learn new things and remember information. It is especially important for remembering words, facts and experiences. When we study something new, the hippocampus helps store the information in our memory. So remember, hippocampus helps us in learning memory, especially verbal learning. Therefore, the correct answer is hippocampus. Now let's see the next question. The question asks, after completing graduation, what outcome should students achieve? The correct answer is option A, program, education, objective and program outcomes. Program outcome tell us what a student should know, understand and able to do after finishing the degree. It shows the skill, knowledge and abilities gained during the courses. These outcomes explain whether the student is ready for job, higher studies and real life work. After graduation, students should achieve program, educational objectives and program outcomes. Therefore, the correct answer is option A. Now let's see the next question. Now let's understand this question. Here we have two statements about the. Welcome everyone. In this video we will cover important previous year questions from the UGC NET Paper 1 Research Aptitude from 2020 to 2025. We will go through questions on research method, sampling, data analysis and research ethics. These answers were written in very simple and easy language by Dr. Samira Farnas, and practicing them will help you to boost your confidence. So let's get started and make sure you practice well. Let's see the first question. The research method which focuses on establishing causes and effect relationship between variables is called which method? Options given are A, ex post facto method, B, survey method, C. The correct answer is D, experimental method. In experimental method, the researcher changes the independent variables and observe the effect on dependent variables. Other variables are controlled to get accurate result. This method helps us to understand causes and effect relationship clearly. Now let's see the following. Identify which are called non-probability sampling method. So the options are A, systematic sampling, B, quota sampling, C, stratified sampling, D, purposive sampling, E, snowball sampling. So the correct answer is option 3, B, D and E only. Quota sampling, purposive sampling and snowball sampling are non-probability sampling methods. Why? because selection is not based on random choice. Quota sampling selects participants based on fixed characteristic. Purposive sampling selects participants based on the researcher's judgment. Snowball sampling selects participants through referrals from other participants. So the correct answer is B, D and E only. Now let's see the next question. Which statements support action research in education? Statement 1. The researcher breaks new ground in the field of inquiry. Statement 2. Knowledge is applied to extend generalization. Statement 3. New principles are developed for explanation. Statement 4. The educational situation and the practitioner improves for the better. Choose the correct answer. The correct answer is option C. Statement 3 and Statement 4. Action research focuses on solving real classroom problems. Hello everyone. In this video we will discuss previous year questions from 2020 to 2025. These questions are from UGC NET Paper 1 Communication. We will understand each question in very easy way. This will help you improve your concept and score better. So let's start and practice together. So the question is, in communication, how do we understand a message? Options are A. The context, B. Transmission speed, C. Noise, D. Channel efficiency. So the correct answer is A. The context. Context means the situation and environment. It includes place, time and background of people. It also includes the relationship between sender and receiver. Because of context, the same message can have different meanings. Other factors like speed and noise matter, but context is most important. Now let's see the next question. For effective communication in a classroom, what should a teacher do? Options are ideological learning, issuing attention commands, listening analysis. So the correct answer is option D, listening analysis. Listening analysis means carefully listening to students. A teacher should understand students' ideas, feelings and problems. When a teacher listens well, students feel comfortable and respected. This builds trust and improves communication. So good listening leads to better understanding, and better understanding leads to effective communication. So the answer is D, listening analysis. Now we will see the next question. There are two statements about communication and teaching. Statement 1. The content and style of communication affect effective teaching. Statement 2. A good teacher gets fewer questions from students. Now choose the correct answer. So the correct answer is option 3. Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is false. Content means what we teach and style means how we teach. Both are very important for good teaching. So statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is false because a good teacher actually encourages a student to ask more questions. More questions mean better understanding. So the correct answer is UGC NET Paper 1 Data Interpretation. Let's quickly see what you must study. First, understand the meaning and importance of data interpretation. Then learn the different types of data. Focus on tabular, graphical and diagrammatic representation of data. These are very important for exam. Next, study measures of central tendency and measures of dispersion. Also don't forget correlation and regression. Finally, practice data sufficiency questions. Keep practicing regularly because practice is the key to success. All the best for your exam. Now let's see meaning and importance of data interpretation. Data interpretation means understanding data. It helps us read, analyze, and make sense of information. Now why it is important? It helps us to make correct decision. It makes difficult data easy to understand. It helps us find patterns and trends. It saves time and effort. It is useful in many fields like business, research, and education. So data interpretation is very important. Keep learning and keep practicing. UGC NET aspirant, if you are not able to understand anything, please ask me again. Write in the comment section, I am again going to explain that part. Types of data. Data can be divided into different types. First, quantitative data. This is data in numbers. It includes discrete data and continuous data. Second, qualitative data. This is not in numbers. It is based on categories like color, gender or level. Third other type, primary data, is connected by the researcher. Secondary data is already collected by others. Understanding type of data help in better analysis. Keep learning and keep practicing. Tabular representation of data. It means showing data in the form of row and column. It helps us understand data easily. It makes comparison simple. It saves time and space. Now let's see the parts of a table. Table number is given at the top. Title tells what the table is about. Column heading are written at the top of columns. Row